Ooh, what you eating? I'm about to eat you. Don't get me wrong, I like meat. Pause. What's the worst food you've ever had? I had a hamburger that my nephew made me the other day, and I wanted to cry. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the worst foods on earth by Tier List Man 39. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Bourbon sauce and brown sugar bacon.
I can't. I told y'all in the last food video, which by the way, you guys have been blowing up, so I appreciate it, but I cannot stand Arby's. I heard they actually have really good curly fries. I can't stand it though.
And Angus steak and a top bun. This shit look nasty as fuck. We have the meat.
Yeah, I got too much meat.
There is no human experience worse than eating some trash.
Whoa, what was that frame?
Getting cheated on? Fair. Getting stolen from? I can handle it. But if you ever try to feed me in Atlanta sour plate, I'm liable to say today
what the hell is that?
about the nastiest, crustiest, most booty butt food on earth.
Before we even get into this, let me know what your least favorite food is or the worst food you've ever had. I'm curious to know.
Atlanta concoctions to the horror of British cuisine.
What the hell is that? That looks like British food. Fucking Arby's. Ew, meat mountains. Nah, I can't do it.
3 tiers. Nasty for food that's disgusting, but you'll probably just need a bathroom trip for. And for the food that will have you playing basketball with Kobe. And just slimy at this point for food I'd rather slap Mike Tyson than eat. Got it?
All right.
In that case, let's start with British food.
I just said British food.
Look, I want to start off by saying I appreciate all my British viewers and fans. I got hella British family too, so it means a lot that y'all are showing love.
Oh, yeah.
With that being said, what the fuck are y'all eating?
Yeah, you know, like all standard jokes aside, like beans on toast, this and that. I don't understand it. I really don't.
British cuisine gotta be the biggest mystery on the planet. It's literally the potential man of food. Y'all have spices from literally over half the world. Colonies that span the entire planet. Dishes from every culture ever to exist at your disposal. Y'all should have the best food on the planet. Now, I did hear from a friend that lives in the UK that they have really good Chinese food. And the best y'all can do is beans on toast?
That makes no fucking sense.
That's your national dish. Not no jollof, not no fufu, not no falafel, just straight white bread and legumes, my G. I'm convinced y'all think the Germans are still bombing y'all because why the hell are y'all eating 40 struggle meals on the regular? But I'm sure some of y'all
struggle meals is nuts, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oi, careless man, you bloody ignorant American. Why can't you get some bloody new material, yeah? Everyone talks about.
I went to DreamCon with a group of friends. One of them is British. Shout out to you, TK. Yeah, nah, it was just him saying that, like, y'all need some new material. Y'all need some new material in it. Yo, but nah, they dead ass be like that.
Beans on toast. And okay, you're right. But in my defense, I was really trying to spare you. Because after doing my due diligence, beans on toast might be the least of y'all problems.
It might be.
Besides, like, fish and chips, everything
That's
else
normal.
British people have is more ass than De'Aaron Fox with a BBL. Being so real, beans on toast is only like the 3rd worst thing I've seen you do with bread. Number 2, of course, has to go to the toast sandwich.
What the fuck is that?
Why?
What the hell is a toast sandwich? Toast is what makes it a sandwich. What are we doing?
Why?
Yes, you heard me right. The toast sandwich. The UK is so anti-flavor that niggas decided the only filling they could have for their sandwich was white bread.
Ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I'm not joking either. It's literally an ancient British recipe passed down for hundreds of years. Y'all are out here eating whole grain Jenga towers rather than daring to season your meals. But of course, the #1 worst thing the UK does with bread is add mushy.
What the fuck is that? What is that, like peas or some shit? That looks disgusting. That looks like if you had a baby, right? And you gave that baby some green Pure Life food or whatever it's called, and he starts shitting out his ass and vomiting and it somehow manages to fuse together. That's what that looks like.
Peas.
Brother,
Look!
That looks
Whose
disgusting.
decision was this? Who first concocted this monstrosity? It looks like if y'all let the Incredible Hulk play soggy waffle with Piccolo. And as someone who's visited the UK, I would much rather eat that waffle than ever have mushy peas again. And the worst part is that they put it on everything, everywhere. Toast, chips, fish, it's inescapable.
Ew.
They even get mad when you have the gall to dislike it. Like, I'm sorry y'all are mad that I don't want to consume any Shrek dookie. But all this I could forgive if it weren't for the fact that y'all try and come at American food.
What?
Yeah.
To Philadelphia.
Now, American food is way better than British food. It's just what it is. Fight me in the comment section, because I don't care.
Oh, no. That's hell no. Whoa.
Oh, hell yes. British content creator after British content creator stay trying to clout American food just straight dick eating. I'm not trying to be mean either. Britain is full of literal dick eaters.
Hold on, Tom. Hold on. Alright.
One of their most famous foods is literally called spotted dick. They're out here dissing
Yo,
American.
and they have this other food. I'm not gonna say the word, but it starts with an F and it rhymes with maggots. Yeah, no. What are we doing?
Meanwhile, they're filling their mouths with speckled shaboing boing,
Ew. Ew, bro. That looks.
Homeboy in college, I thought he was asking me to take him to a clinic. I for real started lecturing him about how he needed to stay safe since everyone in Atlanta is burning hotter than the Fire Lord. Now, to be fair, spotted dick is the one food on this list I've never even tried because the hell I look like. God,
yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm half gay, but like, not that gay.
Yeah. Gay rights. I'm gay.
Still, it could at the very least be good, so I can't clown it too much. If you want to guzzle some polka-dotted perversions, who am I to stop? British food is so bad that they purposely jack up their teeth to avoid eating it, but at the very least they have fish and chips, and maybe even spotted schlong on the side. For that reason, they're saved from the bottom and make it out with just an inedible rating.
Okay.
But as much as I repped American food, while our peaks and baselines are infinitely higher, our lows are infinitely low.
Yeah, nah, that's not crazy to say. We got high highs, but our lows are pretty bad. Pretty bad. Whoa, 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 whoa! Have you subscribed yet? If you want to join the crew, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support. Let's get back to the video, pussy ass boy.
Even the mushiest of peas. It's time to talk about America's craziest city, Atlanta.
Ooh, okay.
Atlanta straight up isn't a real place.
It's
kind
not.
of like Southern New York. You can be walking down the street and see two
Hey, shout out to my South Bronx people.
bedazzled drag queens jumping in dressed as Megatron with devices that belong on Adam. I once, deadass, saw a riderless horse just make its way through my campus right as 10 dudes were literally beating a car with hammers. Unfortunately, that level of whimsy and wizardry that I love about the city as a whole applies to the food as well. Now, let me preface what I'm about to say by saying I love black-owned businesses.
What do you mean by that?
Shit, that sounds like I'm about to say something incredibly racist, Captain.
Yo.
But in all seriousness, going to college in Atlanta is what made me drop support black-owned businesses from my bio. Because some of our businesses, I feel, are enacting 50s level anti-blackness by simply serving me their disgusting, garbage, unreasonable, devious-ass overpriced food. Atlanta food, when it's good, will make you want to hit 10 back handsprings and spit a Gucci verse.
Okay.
But Atlanta food, when it's bad, Lord save
You gotta show us. You gotta show us what we're talking about.
You see, the problem is there's hella restaurants in Atlanta that clearly think you're supposed to eat food with your eyes or through Instagram because their atmospheres don't allow for edible food. If you've been to the A, you know exactly what I mean. The type of place that'll make you wait 3 hours for a candy, drunken, oiled up exotic hot dog with no bun on a rotating plate, and the shit'll be like $60 too because it looks aesthetic or whatever. Like, look at this here. Instead of chicken and waffles, we decided to make the lemon pepper.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Yo, that chicken don't even look that good. What the fuck is that?
Tower of Babel. I don't even know how to attack it. How am I supposed to ingest this monument to human greed and gluttony? In the words of Marco, you can't even eat it without pulling a Twin Tower special. But at least stuff like that tower tastes edible.
Right.
But what is this?
Is that chicken beer?
Expose him!
You see that bullshit on your phone? You are looking at a lemon
What the
pepper
fuck? Ew.
lemon drop right now. A lemon pepper wing dipped inside of a lemon drop. Who would ever attempt such a...
Like, I get it, but I would eat it separately. I don't... What are we doing?
travesty? The wing is even perfectly angled so that you're forced to consume wing juice alongside your perfectly good drink. Quick reminder, by the way, this shit is going to set you back $30 bare minimum because...
Nah.
And when you enter one of these dens of ballyhoo and balderdash, not only will the food be overpriced, not only will it taste like earring backs, but it'll come with a mandatory side of butt.
He said butt?
Disgusted.
You can go to any Atlanta restaurants page and see niggas will actually just randomly start throwing ass by your table. That is not a joke.
Oh, yeah,
That
he
is
did
not a
mean
lie.
butt.
That is not an embellishment. People will come to your table and start wafting straight booty juice.
I mean, hey, look, if Shotty want to come up on my table talking about, ooh, what you eating? I'm about to eat you. Nah, let me stop. Let me chill.
That was really the final straw for me. If I'm going to have to eat a $50 Hennessy encrusted candy deviled sour pig's foot, can I at least not have my $50 Hennessy encrusted candy deviled sour pig's foot served with a can
pig's
of
feet,
bounce
ew.
that ass? Whenever I go in one of these restaurants, I feel like I'm in a scene from Get Out. I can just feel the spirit of a racist 50-year-old Floridian possessing my body. I can literally hear the Burger King crowd talking to me like the Green Goblin mask. I have to take a deep breath and remind myself that I'm not racist. My best friend's black. And my dad's black. And my mom's black.
Yo,
Matter
I'm
of fact,
black. Well, I'm not,
black.
but.
Atlanta has great food, but considering the bad food is terrible enough to make me almost switch races, I think it's still stuck in nasty tier.
Okay.
Honestly, I think
okay. So Atlanta is currently ranked lower than the UK. So I'm very confused. Not confused. I'm very concerned about the final tier.
For reparations, we should just make all white people eat a marinated jerk egg roll with yeah juice on the side, since I believe it's comparable to the pain of systemic racism. But our next place, I feel referring to it as a culinary establishment would have the heavens strike.
He said he's gonna talk about Arby's.
Besides the dark brewings present at Long John Silver's, this may be the most devious establishment ever claimed to sell food. Abandon hope, all ye enter.
Yep, told you.
It's time to talk about.
Like, that looks fucking disgusting. Like, don't get me wrong, I like meat. Pause on that, clipped. But like, I'll eat a lot of chicken. If I'm eating like pizza, I like a lot of pepperoni and like toppings and stuff like that. I enjoy eating meat. Pause. But this looks fucking disgusting.
Arby's. But before we get to Arby's, I'd like to ask that you please like, hype, and subscribe. If you do, you're goated and sexy and your booty is fat.
Hey, appreciate you.
Let's talk about Arby's. I can't even fathom how disgusting you have to be to compete with two separate geographic regions worth of food. As someone recently subjected to the abominable excuses for dishes that pop up this place, I would rather tongue kiss a piranha than ever again taste a meat mountain.
Ew, but I
My
look.
foreign viewers, I would call Arby's the worst food on the planet. But that would unfortunately require me to give it the dignity of being called food. It's chung. It's meat adjacent material. It's food with 3 O's, like those online degrees you get from Hoover instead of Harvard. I don't feel as if children, the elderly, or pregnant people should be allowed to even enter the premises. It's already inappropriate enough as it is anyways. Their catchphrase is literally
What the fuck is that? Like, ew. Like, hold on. Bro, that looks like if you went into the Invincible, took out Mark's fucking intestines, and then threw it on a sandwich. What the fuck is that? Like, that doesn't even look real.
Catchphrase is literally Arby's, we have the meats.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That shit sounds devious, illicit, and questionable. Like, get that weed. Yes, you and me, bro, all love salivating over some thick, juicy meat in our mouth. But
Facts.
This is ridiculous.
Pause.
Every item I've had from that place is literally sick to my stomach. Straight handprints on the toilet rug on all fours. Anyone who encourages others to dine at that palace of misery should be prosecuted. But the horrifying thing is that there are actual Arby's defenders.
You're a victim.
Yeah, so like I said, I heard they have like decent curly fries and like their chicken is actually pretty good. But come on, we can't all say it. Like, let's be, if we're gonna be anything, let's be for real. You are not gonna be able to convince me that sitting down and eating a meat mountain from Arby's is a good idea.
There we go, CSI.
And if someone forced by adults to eat it, none of it holds up in court. Your Honor, I'm only there for the fries. If you wanted to go to a bad restaurant with amazing fries, you could have just gone to Checkers.
Checkers has really good fries.
Your Honor, I was just curious. If you were curious, you wouldn't have gone back more than once. Guilty. Your Honor, the chicken bacon Swiss is so good, bros. No, it is not. You are simply a deviant and a freak, and I'll be notifying your family. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
You know how God said, where 2 or more are gathered, I am with them? I theorize the opposite is true for Arby's. For 2 or more people to be gathered in an Arby's at once is a crime so great that hellfire and brimstone shall raise the earth if it occurs. You think I'm lying? Well, then let me ask you this. Gun to your head, when's the last time you've seen more than one person in an Arby's?
I've never been to Arby's, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, think back as far as you can. You can't think of it, right? Yet some way, somehow, through black magics and bedevilment, it stays in business with no customers. Well, actually, there's an alternate explanation to that. Let me introduce you to the rabbit hole of DL Arby's eaters. There is an entire secretive underground network of Arby's eaters who have attempted to remain anonymous.
Ew, bro, that looks diabolical, bro. That looks like something that comes out of you, bro.
Brought to light by our brave DoorDash whistleblowers. There is an evil, curly fried cabal of sick freaks who discreetly order Arby's because they are correctly too ashamed to be seen eating it in public. The Dashers started exposing it, unable to live with the guilt of helping these meat mountain monsters any longer. Apparently, these deviant actors would even give extra large tips as hush money and encourage no contact.
Alright, listen, all jokes aside, I don't fuck with Arby's, I don't like Arby's. If you like Arby's, cool. If you're tipping your DoorDasher to keep it a secret, you might have a problem.
These niggas are more closeted than an RNC convention, just with Uber Eats instead of Grindr. When I found this out, I was horrified. Imagine that your child could be getting taught by, or you could live next to, or work with, or even have married someone who is capable of consuming a bourbon, bacon, and steak. I fear at any moment that I could be talking to a secret Arby's eater. People like that should have to go on some type of registry. That's actually not far enough. Anyone who has ever eaten Arby's on purpose more than once should be put down.
And know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're gonna have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of them going to sleep for good!
Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay, after speaking with my lawyers, that was a little bit crazy, but they should at the very least not be allowed within schools, public parks, or the military besides for toxic waste removal. They're clearly very well suited for that job. I think that Arby's is an offense to life, happiness, and joy across the planet. If you have the choice between feeding me Arby's while I starve or not, at that point, just let me rest. They're gonna get a just slimy at this point rating.
Yep.
The day I touch another sandwich is the day that...
That's not crazy to say. It's not crazy to say.
Pigs fly. Here's our final list. If you want more videos like this, click here. I love all you beautiful people, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, nah, I can't stand Arby's. I don't like the idea of Arby's. Meat Mountain looks fucking diabolical. But let me know what your least favorite food is or the worst food that you've ever had in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate your support and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.